In this video, we're going to talk about blood clots, why they're so dangerous, why so many people don't realize they have them, and a natural method that may help reduce the risk of clot formation. Dangerous blood clots, or thrombosis, are often called silent killers because it's very easy to have one and not know it until it's too late. They're dangerous because they block normal blood flow, cutting off oxygen to tissues and vital organs. The level of risk depends on where the clot forms and whether it moves. These types of clots most commonly form in the veins of the legs or pelvis, a condition typically called deep vein thrombosis. This can cause pain, swelling, warmth, and redness in the affected area. The real danger begins if a clot breaks loose and travels through the bloodstream. If a clot reaches the lungs, it can cause a pulmonary embolism, which is a sudden blockage of the lung artery. This is a serious, potentially fatal condition. If it travels to the brain and blocks blood flow, it can cause a stroke, leading to paralysis, difficulty speaking, vision loss, permanent disability, or even death. If it blocks a coronary artery, it can damage the heart muscle and cause a heart attack, which may lead to heart failure or death. Blood clots can also affect organs like the kidneys and intestines, or even cut off circulation to limbs, causing tissue death, also known as necrosis. In severe cases, major surgery or even amputation may be required. That's why preventing blood clots is so important. To reduce the risk, doctors often prescribe blood thinners such as aspirin or warfarin, and many people are told they need to take them for life. While these medications can be helpful, long-term use can come with consequences. Over time, they can damage the stomach lining, overload the liver, increase bruising, and cause even small cuts to bleed much longer than normal. There is another approach, a better way. It focuses on supporting the body naturally, and it starts with something very simple: water. Water, especially warm water in the morning, helps activate the lymphatic system, the gallbladder, and other organs. It helps flush out toxins that build up overnight, relaxes the digestive tract to prepare the body for the day, and supports metabolism. Many people, especially those over the age of 50, live in a chronic state of dehydration. As we get older, the brain's thirst mechanism becomes less effective. You don't feel thirsty, so you drink less water, and as a result, your blood becomes thicker. Tea, coffee, soup, and juice are not substitutes for water. These liquids are processed by the body more like food. Blood needs clean water. Make a conscious effort to drink plenty of water throughout the day. And if drinking warm water during the day is possible for you, that's ideal. Your body will thank you. Now let's talk about sugar. Sugar, and foods that contain added sugar, damage the inner lining of blood vessels. Glucose roughens vessel walls, causing inflammation. Platelets then stick to these damaged areas, which is how clots begin to form. For this reason, it's best to remove sugar and sugar-containing foods from your kitchen altogether. Another bad actor is smoking. Smoking significantly increases the risk of thrombosis by damaging blood vessel linings, making blood thicker and more viscous, and increasing platelet stickiness. Nicotine acts as a stimulant that constricts arteries and raises blood pressure, promoting a hypercoagulable state that leads to deep vein thrombosis and heart attacks. Fried foods, junk food, and chronic stress also play a major role. In a healthy body, red blood cells carry a negative electrical charge that allows them to repel one another. The negative charge of red blood cells, also known as zeta potential, is critical for maintaining optimal blood flow and preventing cardiovascular complications. By having this negative charge, red blood cells maintain necessary repulsive forces, which prevent cells from sticking together, reduce damage to the thin inner lining of blood vessels, and improve cellular interaction with the vessel wall. When unhealthy fats and constant stress are present, that electrical charge weakens. Red blood cells begin sticking together, stacking like coins and forming clusters. This is one of the earliest steps in thrombosis formation. To help restore that healthy charge and support proper blood flow, nature provides some powerful tools. One of the most important of these tools is the lemon. This fruit is a nutritional powerhouse, providing significant immune support, heart health benefits, and antioxidant protection. It is packed with vitamin C and flavonoids like rutin, also known as vitamin P. Vitamin C reduces the duration and severity of colds, fights infection, and acts as a powerful antioxidant. The flavonoids, including rutin, strengthen blood vessel walls, decrease capillary permeability, and improve circulation. Additionally, the lemon helps lower blood pressure and protect against heart disease. Lemon pulp contains citric acid, and the white pith of the peel is rich in essential oils and rutin. Rutin supports the elasticity and strength of blood vessels. The combination of vitamin C and rutin is key in the lemon. This amazing combo strengthens blood vessels and fights inflammation. Lemon juice helps normalize the electrical charge of red blood cells that we discussed earlier, while compounds in the peel and pith strengthen vessel walls and help prevent damage. Both ends of the lemon are especially high in concentrated levels of important essential oils. This is why it's important to use the entire lemon, peel, pith, seeds, and all. Before we continue, if you're finding this information helpful, please take a moment to like this video. It really helps the channel reach more people. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss future videos like this. Feel free to leave a comment as well. I'd love to hear your thoughts or questions. Now let's continue. Garlic is another key ingredient. When garlic is crushed or chopped, it produces allicin, a powerful natural compound that helps reduce platelet stickiness, relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and support healthy blood pressure. Garlic acts as a natural anticoagulant, similar to aspirin, but without damaging the stomach lining. Ginger is the third component. Gingerol is the main bioactive compound in ginger. It's responsible for many of ginger's potential medicinal properties. Gingerol has powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects, according to research. It helps reduce oxidative stress, which results from having too many free radicals in the body. Additionally, ginger boosts metabolism, helps break down fats in the bloodstream, and prevents cholesterol from settling on vessel walls. Another ingredient is honey. Honey is a nutrient-rich, natural sweetener made from the nectar of flowers, collected and produced by bees. Its taste and color depend on the type of flower from which it was collected. Honey contains almost no fiber, fat, or protein, and less than 1% of the daily recommended intake of most vitamins and minerals. Honey has been shown to help reduce the risk of cardiovascular complications in people with type 2 diabetes. According to research, it may even help lower bad LDL cholesterol, triglycerides, and inflammation, while raising good HDL cholesterol. Honey also contains important antioxidants, including organic acids and phenolic compounds, such as flavonoids, which give it its antioxidant properties. Both light and dark honeys contain these compounds, with darker varieties often containing higher concentrations. For example, buckwheat honey has been shown to help people who have anemia and increase blood oxygenation, an antioxidant marker associated with a reduced risk of heart attack, stroke, and certain types of cancer. The final ingredient is apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is extremely helpful in aiding weight loss, reducing cholesterol, lowering blood sugar levels, and improving the symptoms of diabetes. Acetic acid is the vinegar's primary active compound, giving it its strong sour smell and flavor. Researchers believe this acid is at least partially responsible for apple cider vinegar's health benefits. Organic apple cider vinegar also contains a substance called mother, which consists of strands of proteins, enzymes, and friendly bacteria that give the product a murky appearance. Together, acetic acid and mother are the reason for most of apple cider vinegar's wonderful health benefits. Apple cider vinegar supports nutrient absorption by increasing gastric acidity, which improves the breakdown and utilization of what you consume. In this formulation, it enhances the absorption of lemon, garlic, ginger, and honey. Together, the truly amazing tools with which nature has provided us, lemon, garlic, ginger, honey, and apple cider vinegar, work in harmony to support healthy circulation and help reduce the risk of clot formation. Now, I'm going to describe to you how to prepare a powerful natural paste using these ingredients. You'll need 5 medium lemons, remembering that we're using the whole lemon. You'll need 5 whole heads of garlic, not cloves. You'll need a piece of fresh ginger about the size of your thumb, or 2 tablespoons of dried ginger powder if fresh ginger isn't available. You'll need 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. And finally, you'll need 300 grams, or about 10.5 ounces, of raw liquid honey. Whenever possible, choose organic ingredients. For honey, try to find it organic, raw, and locally sourced. And for apple cider vinegar, look for it to be organic, raw, and unfiltered. Start by washing the lemons thoroughly using baking soda and hot water to remove any wax. Peel and crush or finely chop the garlic, then let it sit for 15 minutes so the allicin can fully activate. Add the garlic, lemons, ginger, and apple cider vinegar to a blender and blend until smooth. Transfer the mixture to a glass container, add the honey, and mix thoroughly, preferably with a wooden spoon. Store the mixture in a clean, preferably sterilized glass jar, and let it sit for 3 days in a cool, dark place. Here's how to take it. Every morning, upon waking and on an empty stomach, drink 2 glasses of water. The first glass should be about 110 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly 8 fluid ounces, and consumed about 45 minutes before breakfast. The second glass should be slightly cooler, about 105 degrees Fahrenheit, also roughly 8 fluid ounces. Dissolve 1 teaspoon of the paste into this second glass and drink it about 20 minutes after the first glass. 8 fluid ounces is about the size of a standard glass. The temperatures don't need to be exact, but the first glass should be noticeably warmer than the second. Used consistently, this approach supports overall health and should help reduce the risk of blood clots. As always, do your own research and consult a healthcare professional, especially if you have medical conditions or take prescription medications. If you found this video helpful, please like it and leave a comment. It really helps the channel. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing so you don't miss future videos focused on natural health remedies and prevention. Also, please share the video with people in your life who need this information in order to live a healthier life. They will definitely thank you later. Thank you for watching, and I wish you continued good health.